Hello guys, it's Casino, otherwise known as the Angry Priest, and I'm making a special edition video today for everyone to see. And this video is to show you the easiest class in the game to play DPS in PvP. If you want to go into PvP and roll your face on the keyboard and kill everything, then I want you to play a Shadow Priest. Now you could say, but Casino, I don't know how to play a Shadow Priest. It's very alien to me. I have a priest, he's not very geared, but I don't like to play him. I always die. Shadow's really hard to stay alive, blah 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 blah. Okay, well, while I agree with you guys in the fact that Shadow is kind of squishy sometimes and it is kind of difficult to stay alive sometimes, I'm going to do a battleground and show you guys how darn easy it is to be the #1 player in the match in damage, unless you have a better Shadow Priest in the match, which will happen occasionally, especially you guys that are starting out that are low geared and whatnot. But you can still do pretty darn good if you follow my simple instructions. And this is how I'm talented. As you can see, I got Surge of Darkness for the instant mind spikes, and Clarity of Power for the instant mind blast, and also increasing the depth of my abilities when they don't have dots on them. What this does is it allows you to spam Vampiric Touch on all your enemies, and your Vampiric Touch ticks is what procs your instant mind spike. So you pop your power infusion, and if you're in a regular battleground, you might as well pop a drums or whatever, and spam Vampiric Touch on all your enemies, and you're gonna get a million mind spikes. And you use these mind spikes preferably on a healer, somebody who you did not dot up specifically because you knew you were gonna have mind spikes to drop on their face. And these mind spikes are gonna hit for 40% harder because the target isn't dotted affected by your dots. Doesn't matter if somebody else has dots on them. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Your rotation is Mind Blast, Cascade, Vampiric Touch on however many targets there is, minus the one that you want to drop Mind Spikes on. And then Shadow Word Pain. Now, after that, you want to channel Mind Flay while you wait for your next Mind Blast to come up. And you want to use your Mind Spikes on people that are preferably not affected by your dots, but if they're affected by your dots, it's not the end of the world. I would still use it on them, or maybe save it for another target if you feel like another target's going to be approaching soon. And that's really one way to maximize your damage. Shadow Priest is not really a dot spec like I thought it was when I started playing it. It's really about instant damage, and that's how you're gonna kill people. The way I have my stats is I have mastery stacked. The reason I have mastery stacked is because I was a healer for a long time, still am, and it's a way for me to share the same set of gear for Shadow and Discipline. It works out very well. It makes my Mind Blast hit like a truck, my Mind Spikes hit like a truck, and my Mind Flay tick hard as heck. The only downside is I don't have as much haste, which is what you would primarily want. Usually, a lot of the top Shadow Priests are running haste, but fret not, I have War Song on my weapon, which procs for 1000 haste, which really makes up for the lack of haste on my gear. And I also run with Power Infusion. The reason I run with Power Infusion instead of Twist of Fate, I realize that a lot of top players run with Twist of Fate, but if you're in rated battlegrounds, a lot of times the opposition's healers are so good that you won't get somebody down below 35% health for quite some time. Power Infusion, I can burn it with my trinket. I can burn it with my intellect potions or whatever in regular battlegrounds, and that plus my war song, holy cow! You're talking about cast speeds like no other. I can spam Vampiric Touch on the entire world, including the greater populace of China, if I wanted to. But Anywho, hopefully this Battleground queue pops pretty soon, because I didn't want to talk forever. I wanted to illustrate my point about how Shadow Priests are the most powerful, awesome class in the game. I mean, they're really broken, honestly. Uh, there's a few other classes that have a better self-healing mechanic to where it's easier to keep themselves alive whilst doing damage, whereas Shadow doesn't really have that element. I find Shadow Priest is definitely more effective when healers are around. So effective, in fact, that I'm able to wipe uh, like 5 people by myself, probably, if I had a healer. Depending on the people. I mean, it just depends on the players. You get good players, you have bad players. Um, Rated Battlegrounds, obviously, it's a different story, but for the purposes of illustration and the fact that most of the general populace and the people watching this video are going to be doing regular Battlegrounds. A lot of people doing rateds. It's not to say that they don't watch videos or they don't try to become informed, but most people are so arrogant or they feel so confident in how they play their character at the point where they're doing rateds that they don't want to concede to themselves that they need to look at videos or they need to learn from different people or whatever. To them, they know it all and there's no point in looking at anyone else's videos. There's probably a great deal of people that make videos that are like that. So I'm gonna eat some food. Multi-strike food. Alright, we got 3 healers, which is always a good sign. I feel pretty confident about how this is gonna go now. With Shadow, you're pretty reliant on healers. I mean, like I said earlier, it's not that if you're really good, you can't, like, Spectral Guys, run out, throw some flash heals on yourself, get back into the fight. I mean, it's possible, but there's no innate self-healing except for Vampiric Embrace, which is on a pretty long cooldown. And, I would argue that with the Shadow Priest, your Vampiric Touch should heal you in and of itself. Or, some of your dots, like all of your dots, should heal you or something. I don't know. Or a proportion of the shadow damage that you do should heal you. Would that make Shadow Priest broken? Probably. But I just think it's a really cool idea. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm glad to see that all the healers are lit up, indicating that they're near me here. Target healers, says this guy. I'm gonna target everybody. Why? I keep friggin' CCing the target that I'm trying to burst. It's really freaking pissing me off. Like right now. Switch targets here. It seems like their entire team is like shamans or something. I don't know if I'm hallucinating or what, but it just seems kind of ridiculous. That can't be true. Like, please tell me. I freaking hate shamans. Why do people keep CCing the target that I'm trying to kill? Like, for real. Really getting on my last nerve here. That guy's immune. Not for long. Switching back over. I kill this priest here. I feel like he's a part of the problem. Yes. Indeed he was. And of course, the Feral Druid, who is doing probably half of my damage, got the Berserk. Of course. Why wouldn't he? Really? Really? Alright. Well, looks like I missed a lot of the action there, which is kind of depressing, but there was more to come. The simplicity of the rotation for Shadow Priest cannot be understated. I mean, most of your two most powerful abilities that do like 60% of your damage are instant cast. One of which is like a crazy smart targeting ability that bounces around and gets everybody, i.e. Cascade, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to stick on this shaman here. He's definitely of the healing variety, so I want him out of the picture as soon as possible. Oh. Okay, first of all, no, and second of all, no. Just so you know. Alright, I'm going to quit running around like an idiot because I don't think anyone's chasing me anymore. I got my cooldowns already. Sweet. I really have to take this dude out right now. It's my sworn duty. Healing Surge. Hails to the no. They should really think about renaming that because I just see healing and I'm like, hails to the no. You know? If they just called it Stream of Beneficiariness or Beneficial Stream. Or Stream that. I don't know, whatever. You get the point. Anything but healing? I mean, come on. It makes it very obvious that that is what they're planning on doing. Oh, man. Right about now, I really wish I had a glider. I would just glide in and just wreck people. Attack from behind. You didn't expect it, did you, boy? Yeah. Look at that, man. Oh my god, that damage though. That damage though. Damn. That's crazy. I must be from Ireland or something, because I be doubling mother. Uh oh. I'm just gonna suicide. Why not? Oh man. Oh damn. How did I get away from? Oh shit. Fuck that shit, dude. Oh no 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 no. Man, fuck y'all, man. Seriously, dude. Are you serious right now, dude? I'm seriously so ticked off at you right now, dude. You don't even know, man. Disoriented, bro? Oh, dude. Like, so super ticked. Oh, dude, you're gonna seriously pay for that, bro. You seriously? Oh, dude. I'm so far away from a freaking healer right now. Jesus. Ha ha. Oh my god, with the. Okay. Okay, just so you people watching my video know, if there's one person that runs into your group, don't whirlwind them. Why would you freaking whirlwind a guy when it's the only dude and people are trying to kill him? Like, seriously? You fail. You fail. Seriously bad. Like, there's no reason. No reason for that. Man, are you kidding me right now, bro? Oh, I love PvP, guys. This is so fun. Watch him get whirlwinded, like right when I'm about to kill him. Or sheeped or something retarded. Total unnecessary CC. There's such a thing as unnecessarily CCing people. I mean, when someone's about to die, that isn't the time for CC. Not typically. I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions to every rule, but I'm a firm believer in kill the person when he's there alone and there's 6 of you. How hard is that? Oh my god. Can you just die? Can somebody kill this person? Oh man. I just want their team to die so bad. It's like I'm just like focusing on like them being dead. Like it was like some kind of Jedi mind trick or something. That's all I can think about is them being dead, willing it to happen. What? Who keeps CCing my kill target? Like right in the middle of me killing him. People are retarded. People are seriously mentally fucking retarded. I wasn't gonna get mad. You know, yes, I'm the angry priest and all that good shit, but look at this shit. Immune, immune, immune. All that damage. I'm dumping like freaking cooldowns and like 80k fucking special attacks and stuff, and it's just all immune. Okay, so I apologize for getting upset. I usually do get upset sometimes during PvP because I encounter people that are literally incompetent. But there you have it. I mean, 15 million damage, the next highest in the whole battleground being 6 million. An indication that Shadow Priest is a pretty face roll class. Pretty simple. I started playing it myself maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago, after maining disc for several months. Even going back the few years ago that I played WoW, I played disc, and yeah, it's extremely easy. I recommend it to any new players. I recommend it to anybody that's usually a healer and just wants to try something new because they're sick of healing. There's lots of reasons to try Shadow. Right now, I mean, I thought about re-rolling another class, but there's nothing that I like more than Shadow Priest, honestly. There's other things I believe are more OP than Shadow Priest, but I like to play ranged, instant cast, mobility classes that have healing capabilities, and pretty much everything I'm explaining is Shadow Priest. I mean, yes, your hunters have heals, lots of good heals, in fact. Um, a lot of good CC. Your warlocks are ranged. They can heal up quite a bit. They're tanky. But, I mean, just the instant burst damage that Shadow Priest offer, the fact that I have a massive spell, the fact that I can disperse and it's one of the most solid defensive cooldowns in the game. Really effective when you have other healers around. So, yeah, that's my Shadow Priest. I'm not going to call it a guide, but it's my assessment of what I believe is currently the most overpowered and easy to play class out there. Pretty much right now, flat out. Um, we'll have to see what happens uh, once they introduce the Demon Hunter classes. Things are going to change considerably as far as the balance of the game. But for right now, I'm saying Shadow's sitting up there pretty close to the top. Especially if you're into Battlegrounds. They do pretty good in arenas. And even in PvE, this rotation, this playstyle is relevant. I've raided with it and had success even though I'm not a raider myself. I don't really particularly enjoy raiding, so to each their own. But I hope you guys enjoyed the PvP video, and stay tuned. There's more. Please subscribe and take it easy.